Got it, Dad? You have to be on time tomorrow. Did you hear me, Dad?
Yeah, I heard you.
You may never get another chance to work at a university like Tozai ever again. Remember, my professor took the time to refer you for this job, Dad. I expect you to make a good impression, and please don't embarrass me.
Right.
And another thing, don't forget to be on time. Professor Okumura is extremely fussy when it comes to punctuality. Just make sure you don't arrive late.
I got it. First order of business, be there on time.
Well, I have to go now.
Hey, listen.
I'll be back the day after tomorrow. Stay out of trouble, and I don't want you getting out of control and going overboard. And also, don't get involved with people you don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, that reminds me.
Hmm?
Granddad's been acting a little strange again. He's never home for very long, and...
Probably found yet another young girl to hang around with.
I hope that's all it's about. But could you at least check up on him?
Yeah.
Gotta run. The interview's at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Good luck.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. With each day that passes, Yuriko's starting to sound more and more like her mother. Who cares if her professor referred me? And if that weren't enough, this Okumura of Tozai University is an old friend of you-know-whose. Got a job interview arranged by my ex-wife. I guess it's time to think about what I want to do as an archaeologist.
What's wrong, Taichi? You don't look so good.
I suppose it's too late now.
What was that?
Oh, it's nothing.
By the way, Taichi, I've got a favor to ask of you. Think you could lend me some money?
Not again. Yuriko's been worried about you these days. You probably just want it so you can buy an impressive gift for some young woman, right?
Oh, you think so? Listen, I can get any girl I desire without having to show her my wallet. So then, are you going to lend it to me or not?
Sure, I've no problem lending it to you. But you are going to pay me back, aren't you?
Taichi, is it any wonder that you don't have any friends?
What's that supposed to mean?
When men make deals with one another, they shouldn't be thinking about whether they'll get paid back.
What?
If you use that approach, even if you don't see your money again, you won't get upset about it and the friendship won't suffer.
Come on.
And another thing, never become indebted to a woman.
Huh?
Borrow from a woman and you'll owe her for the rest of your life. Besides, it's not right for a man to get in that situation in the first place. But for two men, it's as easy as falling off a log.
So, exactly how much cash do you need?
Well, what do you say to this much?
Oh, that much?
What can I say? This one's costing me a pretty penny.
So I shouldn't ever owe a woman, huh? But the way my life's going these days...
10 kilos of the roast, not domestic. Import is fine. You got it.
There goes my money. Loading up on 10 kilos of meat. What could he want that for?
Old man, where are you keeping Mei Ling?
Take us to the hideout where you got her.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you got the wrong person, if you'll excuse me. Ah! Oh, my... Oh.
Now, don't play dumb. We know for a fact you got yourself involved in this. Come on, spit it out, or do we have to get rough?
That tattoo. You men are both Chinese, aren't you? I understand that in your culture, it's natural for the younger generation to show some respect for the elderly. But you are being disgraceful.
Don't try to act innocent with me, you pathetic old man. You had better start talking now.
Hey, Tasuke, haven't you noticed your owner's life is being threatened? Don't just stand there. Attack!
Stupid dog. Now you've done it. You old windbag!
Come on, Tasuke. I think he's had enough slobber. I'll let you have some real meat for doing such a good job for me.
Not so fast! Ow! Who the hell?
Mei Lin got involved with a Chinese girl this time, huh? And also getting mixed up with those common thugs. What's Dad doing? Father, I wish you'd consider how old you are before doing anything crazy.
Well, Tasuke kept pulling me all over the place. That's why I fell.
Just look at the state of you. Your little sweetheart Mei Lin must be worried sick.
How in the world did you find out about Mei Lin?
Aren't the friends you hang around with a bit on the rough side, even for a streetwise kind of guy like you?
You were watching me? Then why didn't you come to my rescue? What a shallow son I have. Anyway, you wouldn't understand. When inviting love into your life, you accept there may be danger. Nothing ventured, no beauty gained, I say. I may be up there in age, but I'm still kicking. If I had 9 lives, I'd put them all on the line. It'd be worth it for Mei Lin and Pai Li.
You do know what kind of people you're dealing with, don't you? That tattoo's not some Mei Lin and Pai Li. Are you trying to tell me that this time there are 2? Never be in the debt of a woman, I guess I'll go to that 2 p.m. interview after all.
No, you can't. No. Tasuke, sorry, you're staying home today.
You're going back out there so soon? After what happened yesterday?
A man in love has the courage to swim through water and walk through fire. 10 kilos of beef, please.
No problem.
Salad oil? Tempura batter, too. And cans of tomatoes. What?
Is that you, Taichi?
That you, Dad?
Pai Li, there's nothing to worry about. This fellow is Taichi. He's my son. Taichi, would you just let her go, please? How rude can you be?
Oh.
Hello, Taichi. My name is Pai Li.
Very nice to meet you.
You okay, Pai Li? My son has difficulty understanding how to treat a lady. Now apologize to her.
No, I'm the one who should say I'm sorry. Attacking you like that, out of the blue.
Oh, no.
Oh, right. Let me introduce you to our lovely friend, Mei Lin.
Huh?
This is Mei Lin.
It's a... It's a Malay tiger.
Isn't she beautiful, the way the light makes her golden coat of fur just shimmer? And look how she moves, so powerful yet graceful. Without a doubt, she is the finest beauty created by nature.
Maylin, he's talking about you.
Pailei's father was considered to be, by far, one of the greatest animal keepers in all of Taiwan. Before the war began, he really looked out for me when I was assigned to do ecological research for the military. But...
Right now, my country is experiencing an economic boom in the stock market. But not everyone in Taiwan has prospered, including my father, who suffered financial collapse and incurred an enormous debt. A certain corporation stepped in and offered to assume the debt.
But the true identity of that corporation was the Red Dragon. They're a group of gangsters that take advantage of people's weaknesses, sucking them dry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When the guy who confronted you yesterday held up his arm, I could clearly make out a snake tattoo. I understood who they were and took that to be proof they were involved.
They confiscated our shop and animals, everything. My father became ill from the shock and last year passed away.
The poor man.
Mei Lin is all that's left. She's not a product. The whole time she grew up with me, I never really thought of her as an animal, but as my sister. My father arranged it to leave her under my name. That way, the Red Dragon would have no legal right to take her from me. But it didn't matter. They went ahead and sold Mei Lin to Japan.
But the Malay tiger's on the verge of extinction, and according to the agreement in the Washington Treaty, all trade relating to endangered species is strictly prohibited, except for research.
They managed to forge a Malaysian government permit which clearly states that the export is for research purposes. So, at least on paper, it appears that Mei Lin was brought into Japan legally.
Then how did this tiger end up with the two of you?
We managed to rescue her together. There was a perfect opportunity when the driver stopped to eat some ramen noodles on his way back from the airport. We took the whole truck.
Huh?
I have a friend who deals in grocery products, and he's letting me rent this warehouse as a hideout. That's the story.
It's no laughing matter. I hope you know that. This is a pretty serious crime. Unless you can prove the permit's a fake, the pair of you will be forced to lay low because you'll be considered wanted criminals.
But I'm afraid we can't prove anything. They've managed to secure the cooperation of the officials, so nobody's really interested in hearing what I have to say.
Who cares about the law? We're protecting something more beautiful than any regulation, my dear Pailei.
Wait, that seems really strange. Under the circumstances, it's only natural they'd ask for an official investigation. So why are they taking such extreme measures on their own?
It's obvious they're insanely jealous that Mei Lin is now with Pailei and me.
Huh?
Here you go, Mei Lin. I brought this for you.
Taichi, you're a very lucky man to have a wonderful father like Tahei. Ever since my father passed away, everything in my life's been going downhill. But having Tahei around to help out has been a great comfort.
Right. Oh no, I have to go now.
Well then, Taichi, shake a leg. It's a nice atmosphere with just the two of us, and having you here only ruins it.
Right.
Hear that? Doesn't that sound like Tasuke barking? happening out there, Daichi?
They're coming this way. It's those guys.
You sure about that? How did they find this place? Oh, I don't believe it. Tasuke led the enemy right to our doorstep.
What should we do, Tahe?
Don't you worry about a thing, my dear. Just leave everything to me. I'll get us through this.
What kind of master plan are you cooking up now? You may have noticed that they have guns.
That's why you should get your mind working on this. In these types of situations, you're the expert.
What?
They're all in there. The animal keeper's daughter along with the tiger. And the old Japanese man with the bicycle and his son.
I found out the young guy's a university type from London. Now he's come crawling back to Japan, looking for a teaching position.
Then you two should be enough to handle this problem. Go take care of it.
Yes, sir. Who the hell?
I wonder what the trouble could be.
Appears they've got some brains after all. Why waste our time playing around with these amateurs? Let's do it.
Yes, boss.
These cheap tricks of theirs don't worry me a bit. It's salad oil.
Damn it, that's enough of this.
Pretty good countermeasures for a bunch of amateurs. I've had enough of these pranks, so let's eliminate them.
Yes, sir.
Hey! My eyes! Where'd you go? Old man! Hailey! Shh, boy. Over there. Eileen, now! Cut the rope!
Did we get the guy?
Don't move. That was a close call. Imagine if I'd actually been under that thing.
Hailey, no.
Well now, what are you going to do? It's about time now for you to die.
We can all thank a tiger named Mei Lin for saving us, huh? Unlike a cowardly canine named Tasuke.
Dad. They never actually wanted the tiger in the first place.
What do you mean by that?
Under the broken floorboards. Look. Military guns, Tokarevs, known as the Black Star in China. Now that I think about it, I heard that nowadays they're being smuggled into Japan through Taiwan.
Is that so?
But it's fortunate for us. Animals may be imported for research purposes, but the Japanese police won't see arms smuggling in quite the same light. Show these to the authorities and they're bound to listen to your side of the story. I'm sure they will assist you in whatever way they can.
Thank you very much for your help. I don't know how I can even begin to repay you.
Don't you worry, Piley. It's not right to involve women in debts and repayments.
Gotta run. The interview's at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
It's past 2.
What's the matter with you, Tai Chi?
Nothing. I just avoided becoming indebted to a lady. Oh, well.
He's a former member of the SAS, now a renegade. And he saved a young woman from a life on the streets. But what are his motives? He leaves a trail of carnage in his bloodthirsty quest for revenge. And he's about to have a showdown with another former SAS member. Next time, Hunting Season, Part 1.